Hi, welcome to VMC Media's Vlog for the month of August 2016. Ontario's largest newspaper, the Toronto Star, has laid off about 52 employees. This is nothing new. Print advertising pressures were responsible for the decision. Despite a healthy circulation, the Star has continued to suffer an erosion of its business model and a 17% decline in advertising revenue just in Q2 of this year. Now, this is not good news, but it is inevitable. The distribution of news and information has and is becoming more efficient. With the existing model, each year, the world produces 300 million tons of newspapers. Each kilo of paper requires about 324 liters of water to produce, not to mention trucks, gas, distribution costs, etc., etc., etc. Now, so despite causing a bloodbath amongst print publishers, digital news is a good thing. Global news brands will bring international news and will do it better. It's nonsensical to have 200 countries each with multiple international desks. The trend is starting to manifest itself here in Canada. As Canadian publishers face declining revenue, international players are stepping up. The New York Times is looking at Canada and Australia to expand its footprint into both markets. The publication is investing about $50 million in global expansion, which includes a Spanish desk to service Latin American markets. In last week's vlog, we spoke and mentioned that BBC is setting up shop here in Canada. Soon there will also be more opportunities for Canadian brands to have a presence on CNN. CNN's asked AtSpace, a sales rep organization, to expand sales opportunities here in Canada. That's it for me today, and now over to Juicy Fruit.
Hi everyone. We are only 2 short weeks away from the start of a brand new television season. So, since John won't let me go on for an hour, I'm going to focus on 4 new conventional standouts, just 4. First up, This Is Us, a refreshingly honest and emotional dramedy that follows a group of strangers whose paths cross through a shared birth date. The trailer on YouTube has set viewing records, and I encourage all of you to check it out, as well as the premiere on CTV Tuesday, September 20th. I love this pilot. I love this show so much, and I can't wait to see where it takes me. It comes from the mind of new IT producer Dan Fogelman, who is also responsible for our next must-watch new thriller, Designated Survivor. Okay, so imagine the unthinkable. A lower-level cabinet member is suddenly appointed President of the United States after a catastrophic attack on the US Capitol during the State of the Union address. Now imagine him played by Canada's own Kiefer Sutherland, and you have one of the best new series of the season. It'll premiere on CTV Wednesday, September 21, and hey, it's filmed right here in Toronto. That's a good sign. Now, look at this again. We have another new Dan Fogelman series. This one is entitled Pitch, which is the story of a young gifted athlete who becomes the Major League's newest pitching sensation. But there's a hook. The pitcher is a she. This could have legs, and Global's got it Thursday night starting September 22. And then finally, it's no bullshit that the new Michael Weatherly real-life inspired drama Bull has a decent chance of success. Fan favorite Michael Weatherly left NCIS to star as Dr. Jason Bull, the founder of one of the most prolific trial consulting firms of all time. And the character is loosely based on the early career of the real-life Dr. Phil. Has a great time slot settling in nicely between mega hits NCIS and NCIS New Orleans on Global Tuesday nights. It starts September 20th. Sadly, it's going to compete against This Is Us, but hey, that's what streaming and PVRs are for, right? Yeah, okay. John's tapping his watch, so I have to go. I'll be tweeting further about what's good and bad starting September 13th with the new installment of American Horror Story and the season premiere of South Park, so stay tuned.